Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. It's time for another Palia speed build. This one is another bedroom, but it is very different from the last one I did, so I really hope you enjoy it. I think it's really pretty. I hope you think so too. Before we get into it, don't forget to like and subscribe. I promise the next speed build will not be a bedroom. I promise. But without further ado, let's get into this. So here we are. This is the room that we're going to decorate. This is a large room size, and I was like, do I do a large room? But I was like, screw it, we're going to fill this out. We're going to try and give it as much clutter as possible, and as you can already see, this is going to be very pink. This is my first and only animated wallpaper that I've bought so far, and I'm in love with it. It's so pretty, but I think it might be a little bit too much to do the whole room, so I've tried to break it up with the pink kind of, I don't know what you would call that. Panel wallpaper, maybe? And then this area is going to be our headboard. So I know the beds already have fancy headboards, but why not make it more of a princess feel? So we've added in the curtain, some flowers and some nice lights. And then I'm going for the bellflower bed. Now you might be thinking green and pink. Well, there's something about this that I kind of love. I just love green anyway, but I really love the pink of the wallpaper with the cherry blossoms, so I'm trying to bring that into the room as well. So we're using a mixture of the berry colorizations, the customization, and the calathea. I don't know if I said that right. Probably haven't said it right because I can never say anything right. My pronunciation is always so bad, so that one might be another loser. But yes, that is what we're going for. If you wanted to know for when it comes to decorating, so you don't have to spend all of the modification kits, because this spent me a lot of money. I spent so much money trying to customize all this furniture, but I think it's worth it. I really think it's worth it. Trying to get these two lights symmetrical was also giving me a little bit of a problem. I tried really hard. I kept turning on and off the grid, but I really wanted it to be like arching in to try and like match over the bed itself. Maybe I do more symmetrical stuff. Maybe over time through my decorating, I've just started doing more symmetrical stuff, but I really want this whole centerpiece to look, wow, just stand out. So that's what we've gone for. Maybe some people will be like, that's a little bit much. Why have you put so much stuff? I like it. I like the clutter. And why not add like loads of depth to your builds? I just think it's really cool. So we're gonna live with it. If it's not your taste, I'm sorry. And then over on this side, we're gonna have a nice big mirror, the ravenwood, and then we've got the lovely bellflower bookcase, which later on I discovered that you actually can't put stuff on it, but because I've used a customized kit on it, it's staying. I'm not getting rid of it. And then obviously finishing touches are definitely the rugs, so we need this wonderful bellflower rug to go in here. And then I have kind of mixed it up a bit with some of the Moonstruck furniture, which I really do like. So we're going to add in some of that as well. And some homestead stuff. I'm really just pulling from all the different kind of furniture sets that we have, which I'm not mad about. They all kind of work together once you've got the colorizations in them. I just think that they're really nice to have like a bit of a hodgepodge, mix match, higgledy-piggledy kind of style to it, which I think works for this bedroom as well. It doesn't have to be all symmetrical. Definitely not. Feel free to just go with what you have. I think that that's part of the problem with it feeling like you don't have enough furniture. I know that I'm guilty of this as well. I'm like, I don't have enough furniture, I can't decorate. But in reality, things do go together nicely, irrespective of if you have like 4 homestead items or 4 dragontide items, you can make it work. So have some confidence in yourself and just say, screw it, we're gonna decorate today. We're going to try and build something, and you can always change it later. That's the wonderful thing about this. As you get more items, it's quite easy to change things out, switch them out. So we're kind of working along this side. When I'm decorating in Palia, I've kind of found my rhythm of making sure that I get all the big items in where I want them first of all. So that's what I fill my inventory with, is all of the bigger, more statement pieced items. And then I will go back and add in all of those smaller little detail items like bugs, fish, jugs, jars, little lanterns, things like that. And it seems to be working for me so far. It's giving me a little bit of a groove. This light, I spent ages trying to decide what light worked best, but some of the chandeliers, actually a lot of the chandeliers, when you place them, they hang very, very low, and I wasn't really a fan of that. I know this one does hang low, but it has a nice fancy detail with it, with the tassels, so I thought that worked. And then over in this corner, I wasn't sure what to put, so I put in the Ravenwood partition thing, which I worked nicely. And I did customize some of the paintings just to make them fit a bit better. I didn't know you could customize a lot of them, and some of them you can't, which is a little bit disappointing. But I thought this worked nicely just for now. And then in the center here, we have our sofas, so why not add a little bit of a coffee table moment? Maybe you can have some tea while you're lounging on your chaise longue. Did I say that right? I probably said that wrong as well. Now I'm like paranoid about my pronunciation, but it is what it is. You know what I mean. While you're lounging on your sofa, there you go. For the less fancy folk that are watching today. I don't know if we've really covered this, but the berry pots on the little fiscus plants, they're so cute. I think they're called fiscus plants. Maybe they're not. Like the ferns, these ones, they're really nice. I really do like them. And then I wanted to kind of fill up this counter because I do love having like full tops, tabletops, things like that. But just trying to get it right actually took a while. You would think something like that, you just chuck it down and leave it. But no, I really wanted to make it kind of look okay and full. And then here's the moment I realized, yep, you can't put anything on that bookshelf. So my jugs are going to have to sit over here. Which I kind of wanted to be like this area is where you get dressed. So it makes sense to have like your potions, your perfumes or parfums over here when you get ready for the day. To me, if this is kind of giving me what I feel like Tish would feel at home here. I just like the colours and I feel like they remind me of her very much, which maybe that's why I've used her chest here. And then I tried to decide what I wanted on the little bedside tables without taking away from the wall too much, and these lanterns weren't it. These were just a little bit too big. So the Ravenwoods ones are still pretty big, but I like the colourway on them, so we're going to use those. There was just something about the other lantern that I wasn't quite feeling. And I wanted to move these around because the lantern gives off a lot of light, and then we have the candles on one side as well, so I didn't want it to be like too much light on one side and not enough on the other, so kind of mix it out a bit. And then we have this table as well. Can I just talk about how much the grimoire looks amazing in this colorway with the green? As I said earlier, I am a huge green fan, but I really like it. Okay, we're nearly at the end here. We're just kind of finishing up with what we've got so far. But I will leave you with some pictures. I hope you've enjoyed the build. Do not forget to like and also subscribe. And leave me a comment below. Let me know what you think. But here are the pictures. Thank you. Bye.